So what is TF2 Dodgeball, and a history of creative game modes? Before I get into what Team Fortress Dodgeball is, I want to get into creative game modes because you already know when you put the word dodgeball in any game mode, it's going to be some crazy head-splitting shit. Trends in games used to be low-key amazing. Nostalgia aside, you had games that set the bar for creativity. I don't even know if developers had like an existential moment in early game development back in the day, or they were just fun at parties like, yo, this is groovy as fuck, let's make it so you can play as a monkey and make your own level. Like, I just really want to watch a monkey kick your ass, you know, dude? You can do that in Time Splitters, I'm not even lying. People seem to forget the formula for this game exists despite these ratings of 9.1/10 on IGN. 94% of people like this game, 94. Alright, look, I'm not that guy who just Googles my facts. I remember going over at my best friend's house and I was like, yeah, okay, it's a shooter like Call of Duty, like it's unique, a little futuristic, but then he showed me the level creator and explained that you can play as a monkey and literally create your own map and do whatever the fuck you want. Like, what other game lets you create levels? The good goddamn games, that's what. With this idea at the beginning of 3D console and PC video game development, you have Half-Life Deathmatch, a creative mod, Counter-Strike B-hopping, Tony Hawk's level creation mode. I spent hours playing, years playing this. Time Splitters. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on PC was the bomb, besides when you got fucked by some guy hacking, flying a tank into you. And then came Forge and Halo. I spent hundreds of hours with my friends playing the fuck out of this, even more than the actual game. At this point I was like, game's my life, that's it, it's over. Alright, not that far, but everybody had the right to think, wow, Halo 3's Forge, where you can have these two amigos trying to blow each other up, while you tank their base out of existence while they're not even looking, then make a peace treaty with your friend and say you're not gonna kill him, and then murk him with the Banshee like 2 seconds later. Yeah, you felt like an asshole, but it was fun as fuck, don't lie. There was Grand Theft Auto 4 online modes, Left 4 Dead 2 tank mode where you can kill 5 tanks at once with a dedicated weapon hub. I remember being drunk as fuck playing this with a cool ass lesbian running away from tanks yelling, fuck, help, it's gonna Hitler my dick. Like, man, that was fun. Gmod Prop Hunt where you hide as a fucking bucket, that kind of rhymed. Like, hello? You can become an inanimate object and laugh like some virgin at a 12-year-old who can't find you while he gets triggered. I promise I don't do this. All jokes aside, this is the key to creative shit that seems to be dying. This formula is just to let the player create. This is exactly what I'm trying to say. When you get a AAA game and they decide what they want for you, like everybody's the fucking same, like a robot or something. At least I think I'm not a robot. I always liked that feel to do something other than the actual game that was given to me. Maybe I'm just fucking dumb, so mind-numbingly dumb. If you show me the main function of a game, I want to break it. I want to see why it doesn't work and the other things that I can do immediately. Try and punk me, motherfucker. I go to the bonus options before I even play the regular game. I just want to see what I'm going to waste my time on because I have no attention span. I'm an adult with a life. So back to business. Before I got butthurt talking about nothing, there's this game mode inside Orange Box called Team Fortress 2, if you consider Team Fortress 2 a game mode of Orange Box, within a game mode called Dodgeball. So just say Team Fortress 2 is a game, and within that is another game. Long story short, I dropped out of college at age 20 and decided to pursue my dream in being the best dodgeball player of all time and blow 12,000 hours in 4 years of playing this game. Before you call bullshit, that actually wasn't the reason I dropped out, but nonetheless it's a good plot. So, this game is a pyro-locked team versus team game where a single rocket, or multiple, homes in on a player furthest away from the spawn point in a circular orbit in which you can manipulate the direction with your mouse movements as you air blast it. The rocket increases speed every time it's air blasted and it goes higher into the air. If your mouse speed is faster, you can drag it quicker and intercept other players on the battlefield. If you're fast enough, you can spike it into the air in an upward motion. If your mouse is slow, you can pre-aim and be super accurate depending on how well your timing for the rocket is. Opponents can steal their teammate's rocket like it's volleyball and snipe someone the fuck out of existence. If you're good enough, you can stand in one place like your goddamn Saitama and deflect the rocket in 100 directions and kill a full team if you're good enough. Alright, I got a little carried away there, I'll admit it. Okay, there are tournaments, different servers with top players who teach other players techniques like spiking it, waving it, which is a higher level technique to dip the rocket, make it go over your opponent, speeding it at higher speeds, practicing it on a bot, catching it behind your back since your muscle memory becomes as OP as Krillin from Dragon Ball Z, in its own community where you can just sit down and have a beer and be like, ha! I fucking kicked your ass without even moving, bro. That's like getting beat up by a handicapped guy. Get good. Okay, that was mean. I didn't mean that. This game is literally like when you got candy on Halloween and you pulled the Skittles out of the bag because you didn't want all the shitty candy. Like you didn't want the M&Ms, you didn't want the gay-ass Twix, you know? You just wanted the fucking Skittles. So that's like TF2 and Dodgeball. I don't know where this is going, but you get my point. Comparable to Super Smash Bros. Melee, played competitively. This leads me to the point, any game that can create a community with lore almost as big as the actual game, with actual players and communities given access to this creativity in a game, needs to stay alive. Battle Royales are amazing, and I can't wait for the next 100th one to appear in every game like Call of Duty and Battlefield, but why not put a level creator in Call of Duty, community servers that have super customization, like build a mission where a full server joins and you created it, and people start to say, damn, is that the real Dragonborn XOXO1337? If these games have so much money and companies, why can't they create an open source, secure, easy to access mode I can just scroll over and click play with different communities? That's all I want. Dodgeball may not be popular as I wish it was, and it may never be, but in my 4 years that I wasted, it will still stay alive in a memory, like a valiant fallen soldier that found a unique civilization that tamed monkeys, drove flying tanks, and played dodgeball that will never be discovered because I wandered off and found my way back home. That is all.